What is up, bros and broettes? I am Inkslasher, and welcome back to a series that has been a staple on this channel for quite some time. In fact, I would say that this is probably the most popular series that has ever been on this channel, and it's been about 10 months since I've had one of these videos on the channel. And that is the 5 things you didn't know about series. We did it in Black Ops 3, Infinite Warfare, and now we are officially bringing it to Call of Duty World War II. This is 5 things you didn't know about Call of Duty World War II. Now, the premise of this series is basically trying to find things out about Call of Duty that you wouldn't know unless you really tried to figure them out. And this episode is mainly going to be focused around various score streaks. For example, the first thing we really checked out is glide bombs. So glide bombs is similar to other things like Predator missiles or in Black Ops 3, the Hellstorm missile. Now, the one thing we could do with the Hellstorm missile in Black Ops 3 was take it out with various grenades, rocket launchers, and even sniper rifles, as you can see in this clip here. So we tried to do exactly that in Call of Duty World War II. We tried rocket launchers, we tried sniper rifles, and basically we found no real way you can shoot the glide bomb down. Now, I'm not saying it's impossible, but we couldn't do it, and we tried a ton of times. And I think one of the main differences is in Black Ops 3, you could actually slow the Hellstorm missile down, which meant it gave you more time to kind of shoot at it. And in this one, it just lands very quickly. It's very hard to shoot at. So I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm saying we couldn't do it. And I would love to see if one of you guys could make a video showing me that it's possible. But as of right now, I'm going to have to say it's not possible. But in doing so, the one thing that we found is possible is with the glide bomb, you can actually get a headshot. No, you did not hear me wrong. As this thing falls, if you land right on the enemy, hitting their head, you actually get a headshot with a glide bomb. Now, while we were testing the glide bomb, there was another thing I wanted to figure out. I wanted to find out whether or not if I hit a ball turret gunner with a glide bomb, whether or not it would kill it. And as it turns out, it's a lot more difficult to hit the ball turret gunner with a glide bomb than you think. Reason being, most of the ball turret gunners fly far outside the edges of the map, whereas the glide bomb actually spawns in close to the center of the map. So you actually have to guide the glide bomb from the middle of the map to the outside. But what I did find out is it is possible to hit the ball turret gunner. As you can see here, I make contact with the wing, and no, it does not kill the ball turret gunner. In fact, the ball turret gunner is actually pretty hardy. It takes around 3 to 4 rockets to actually shoot it out of the sky, and as you can clearly see here, more than one glide bomb. In fact, if you call in the flak cannons while the glide bomb is in the air, you actually get 5 hit markers on the ball turret gunner. Now, as far as the flak cannons go, there was a lot of testing we did around those as well. As far as the description of the flak cannon goes, basically it takes out all aerial score streaks, but we actually found some exceptions to that. The first of which is the glide bomb. It does not destroy a glide bomb that is already falling from the sky. It can stop more from being called in, but if it's already called in, it still gets called in and it can still kill people. On top of that, another thing we tested was the paratroopers. So, if you called in paratroopers and then the enemy calls in flak cannons right afterwards, it actually blows up the plane completely and no paratroopers drop in. However, if the paratroopers are already falling out of the airplane, parachuting towards the ground, and then the flak cannons are called in that case, the paratroopers still fall to the ground and are no longer counted as an aerial score streak. In this case, they are counted as a ground score streak, therefore the flak cannons don't affect them. This is the exact same thing with care packages and emergency airdrops. The one thing that's a little bit different with care packages, though, is that the care package will drop wherever the plane explodes. Therefore, if the plane is over the map, it will still drop onto the map. However, if it's outside the map, therefore the care package will fall outside of the map. The exact same thing with the emergency airdrop. Another thing you may have noticed with this is by taking out an airplane that is carrying a care package, you actually get a really cool named medal called Grinch. Similar to this, another cool medal you can get with care packages in this game is by actually killing someone by dropping a care package on them. In this game, the name of that medal is 1 in a million. Now, this medal varies from Call of Duty game to Call of Duty game. An example of this is in Black Ops 2, the medal was named pancake. Like I mentioned, in World War II, it's called 1 in a million. And the final thing, at least for this video, that you didn't know about Call of Duty World War II, once again has to do with the ball turret gunner. And this one was really interesting to me, and it's super simple, I just didn't really think of it. And it's the fact that the ball turret gunner is absolutely godly at taking out other score streaks. In fact, it is so good that it can take out every other score streak in the game. And that's for two reasons. First of all, the gunner itself does a massive amount of damage, which makes taking out other score streaks incredibly easy, but more importantly than that, the ball turret gunner actually flies higher than all the other score streaks, which means you are able to shoot down upon every other score streak. The only thing that will really limit that is where the other score streaks are actually flying on the map. That being said, every single score streak in the game can easily be taken out with the ball turret gunner. So there's two important parts to this. The first of which is if you get a ball turret gunner, be sure to pay attention to taking out score streaks, as it's a really fast way of earning more score. And on top of that, if the enemies call in a ball turret gunner, be sure to save your score streaks until after that ball turret gunner is out of the air. And guys, that's it for this video. Those are 5 things you didn't know about Call of Duty World War II. In this video, we pretty much solely focused on score streaks, but I'm curious to hear what you guys have to say. Which things of this did you know? Which didn't you know? And more importantly, what would you like me to test in the future? If there's anything you'd like me to test, just let me know down in the comment section below. Also, I put a ton of effort into this video, so if you enjoy this series and want to see more of these videos, the way to show me is by hitting that like button. It'd be really amazing if we could get this video over 500 likes. That would be fantastic. Also, if you enjoyed the video, the best way to stay up to date on all my videos is hitting that subscribe button. But guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, peace out.